You better be in the house when them street lights come on. Ain't that what your mama used to tell you? But I bet you when she told you to stay out the streets, she had no idea that the YouTube streets would take over the world. Uncle Juice, public figure Boogie, Baby Down So Raw, Detroit Gossip, and the most dangerous voice in Detroit, Dawgface TV.
Bitch, I talk more shit than Dawgface.
They running shit from coast to coast. Welcome to the Danger Zone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Oh man, yeah, that was nice.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. My name is Dawgface Calderon. This is real life unfiltered, and once again, this is another special episode. I know I always say this is a special episode, but this is a special episode because I have my brother from another mother. I don't know how they say that in French Creole / New Orleans language. But I have my brother from another mother in the building, OG Murda. Talk to him.
Oh, Lord. You know you're killing me.
Baby. Yeah.
I'm chilling. What's up with it, dog? How y'all doing today, man?
Hey, listen, then we have in this corner, the people's champ, my arch nemesis, the queen of evil.
The queen of evil, really?
That girl, Henny, in the building. What's up, Henny?
What's poppin', everybody? Welcome.
Hey, listen, this is hey, Henny, what we doing? Because tonight, I think we have to start out. It's a couple different ways we're gonna start. People think that we're gonna start with old Charlie Boy. I want to backdoor the subject if I can, right?
Okay.
I want to have just a general conversation. We're not gonna laser focus on Carmelo Anthony, his family, Charleston White. I want to ask a more pointed question about and Murda. I have you here to chime in on all things. Well, Murda, I remember Tupac. Murda, I remember Tupac. I remember Scarface. I remember Ice Cube. I remember the storytellers of hip hop, and I remember how hip hop used to be directly connected, right, to all the things that were happening in the hood, in the urban environment, in the ghetto. And whenever you saw an injustice of any kind, the hip hop artists would come out and speak about it. We know most of them they're not eloquent speakers, but they would at least come out and rhyme or as a song or a collaborative project to talk about whatever the injustice was, right? I've been real critical about Texas and Texas hip hop community and their lack of support for Carmelo Anthony. I don't see none of them niggas. I don't see Slim Thug. I don't see none of them New Dallas niggas. Montana 700, Zillionaire Doe, Amir. I don't see Trap Boy Freddy. I don't see none of the Texas artists coming out using their voice to even bring awareness.
Hold up. Right. You only mentioned the men. The females ain't off the hook.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Who we talking about? Who?
You ain't got no Megan Thee Stallion who got a big old platform. She ain't talking. I don't know who else is from Texas that's out here. Beyonce update. Thank you. Beyonce ain't saying nothing. So I mean, it ain't just the men, the women too. Ain't none of them saying nothing.
Travis Scott, I look at it. I got a different outlook on it, right? To me, it's past a certain state.
It is.
This is an issue, no matter where you at, like, you gotta care. This, like, all us black people, you know what I'm saying? Like, that could be any one of our kids that's in jail wrong. And the reason why he in there, like, is more than what meets the eye, but we ain't gonna jump ahead ourselves because it's foul. It's way more to it. If you really got eyes and you really from the streets and you really could pay attention, because most internet people, they really green. Like, but when you come from the street, you see things differently. And what I noticed about me compared to other people on the internet is when I'm pointing out the stuff, they see it once I point it out. At first, they don't see it.
So watch this, Murda. You just said that a lot of the issues that are happening in terms of the injustices that are taking place, in particular this Carmelo Anthony thing, this is not just a Texas thing, right? This is not a Collin County thing. This is a national issue to where if you black,
right,
or even if you're not black, but if you are sympathetic towards or empathetic towards the black cause,
right,
you can feel us on this. You can feel our pain on this. So I want you to listen to what you're saying, Murda. This issue, it is so painful. It is so obviously aggravating.
Yes.
Especially when you factor in the racial components that are part of this situation. When you look at the injustice, when you look at how the railroad, I mean, we've been, listen, I don't care where you've been down this road before, and it's especially painful when it happens to somebody younger.
Right.
So I'm saying, if I agree with you, if this is an issue that transcends city, town, county, state, it's a national issue.
No, this will irk my nerves, right? This is what grinds my gears. See, if these people with all this popularity got involved, you will see a lot of more movement. But due to the fact that they funded and they supported by the powers that be, you know, you got to talk to your PR to see if you can even speak. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just come out here and speak on what you want to speak on. When you working for them white folks, you got a handler. You understand what I'm saying? Like LeBron James can't just come speak out on the issue. Like when Trayvon Martin got killed, LeBron can't just come out here and say how he feel. He got to run that by them people, them handlers, his PR. They tell him when to speak and when not to speak. Like that's the way it is work. Like you can't have success without them having their hands on you.
So Murda, I just want to reiterate, you said that this issue transcends city, state, county.
Yeah.
Say just no Houston. Say no, just no Texas.
I'm from New Orleans.
It's a national issue, right? So if it's a national issue and you recognize, and anybody can take a cursory glance at this and recognize it. See, I say, people say, so I don't just feel this shit. To me, I'm not really examining this thing. I try to examine it from a intellectual standpoint, right? But the pain of this, it don't start with my intellect. The pain of this whole thing starts with my heart and my soul, because I can feel it.
Right.
Because I'm a black man. I was a young black boy. I have black children. I come from a black environment. So if this is a national issue that transcends state, city, you know, it really has. If it is what you say it is, and I agree, then that means that the people who are locally, who are local to this whole
thing,
thing,
they play a big part. Yeah, they still
really be screaming foul ball.
Right. As a matter of fact, it start with them to get the ball rolling. See, but like we live in a world like this now. Like we not unapologetically black no more.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like once upon a time, you just say something about black people, everybody gonna ride. Like now, it's like you gotta say it to me directly. Like,
but you see, you just said something. You said people would say something and we would riot. There hasn't even been a riot behind this nowhere. Nobody. And I'm not saying go tear some shit up, but I'm just saying we act the fuck out when you go and you do something to one of us. We do what we supposed to do, which is let you know you ain't getting away with it. But that's not happening here.
You know why?
And the activists are turning on each other.
It's a disconnection in the world. I'm about to tell you, the internet it's a gift and a curse, right? Mm-hmm. Because see, the era we from, we played football together, y'all jump rope together. We had a more intimate relationship with each other. Like we built bonds, we fought, and these people just know each other from the internet. They don't care about each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's different the way we came up and the way they came up. They came up in their phone. They don't really know what it's like, you know what I'm saying? They don't know what it's like to get out there and play pitch up tag or dog. They don't know what that feel like.
So listen, Murda. When I call out a Texas rapper, I'm calling everybody. You black, you gotta feel this. When I specifically call the Texas rappers, I had a bunch of people in my comments about, ain't their responsibility to say nothing? And
why not? You have a voice. You have a platform.
Yeah.
And a platform that was built by us because we support you.
Like this what I'm saying. It ain't costing you a quarter to help your race.
Right.
The race that made you. The race that supports you, the race that make you a celebrity, the race that make you a superstar. Like, that's my problem with people. Like, it is all gravy if you eating, you know what I'm saying? But like, don't forget who you are. Don't let don't let them people lose you in their system. You know what I'm saying? I know you got to go through their system to get what you got to get, but don't never forget who you are as a person. You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm starting to realize. It's a lot of people who doing so good and then have been accepted so long in the white man system that they done forgot that they black.
Yeah.
I call them temp tags.
And they don't want to lose that open door that's been given to them.
Right. It's like
important.
But see, this is my thing, right? The ones who understand it and want their kids to go to better schools because they feel like that is better opportunity at the schools and stuff. I understand that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You're not a sellout for that. But where you become a sellout to me is when you want your kids to go to that school because you feel like it's better, and then you start saying things like, yeah, I'd rather my child go there because I don't need them having all them gangbangers standing on the corner and all that. See that right there? That's where the coonery comes in. You see what I'm saying? Like, because I got partners who from the hood, and you would never know that their children grew up in all private schools, white schools, but they never lost touch with where they come from. You see what I'm saying? I never not once heard them say, oh man, public schools messed up, or he never looked down on it or nothing like that just because his girl was up. I mean, his daughter was in the school or whatever. But you got some people now, and what I'm saying is, see, people think it's about like dog say, oh, Charlie Boy. It's not about Charlie Boy. That's not what this about. You know what made Charlie Boy pop so hard? I'm about to tell you what it is. Charlie Boy is a symbolization of the self-hatred that black people have for themselves. It's so many people that's not happy to be black. It's so many people that really want to be like let's talk about this. You got all these people talking about they bougie. How can you be bougie? Bougie is for uppity folk. You was a slave.
Right.
Black people can't be bougie. How you gonna be bougie? You come from the same line of cotton pickers I come from. How can you be bougie? Y'all sitting in, y'all adopting bougie is a white thing. And black people be proud. They proud to act snobbish and all that. Y'all get all that from them white folk, man. That's not who y'all are. See, I got a new word for y'all. I call y'all misplaced black folk. And let me tell you what I mean. I call y'all misplaced for this reason, right? Because y'all too good to be one of us. But y'all too black to be one of them.
You better
got
say that
that?
again.
See,
again.
this would make you misplaced. You too good to be one of us, but you too black to be one of them. And what I mean is this, right? This is why I call y'all misplaced, because we the ones y'all look down on, y'all original people, because y'all admire the white man lifestyle. So you look down on us, right? So that make us not like you. That make us look at you as a sellout. But this the thing. The people who you look up to, who you living around, they'll never accept you because they look at you like they look like the same way you looking at us, because that's who you really are to them. So don't never be tricked and don't never be deceived. It don't matter. Long as you this color, you could do what you want to in their society, but believe you me, you'll never be one of them because they'll take it all away from you at the drop of a dime. You'll be like Puff Daddy by tomorrow morning. Ask Bill Cosby. When you take their money and then you say, I'm about to do something for my people. Oh, yeah? By the time you get off the airplane, they're going to have 86 women saying you put something in their drink.
Henny?
Yes, sir.
You want to respond?
What is there to respond to? He just ate it all the way down. I agree with what he's saying.
And that's why I say it's the Murda show. I'm going to change the name of this to the...
I mean, look, he touched everything to me that needs to be touched, because we keep having all of these conversations, right? About what we need to do. What are the solutions? How can we? What can we? This is a conversation that's needed to be had, because obviously what he's saying is an obvious thing that's going on. People forget their obvious truth. Because people forget their blackness. They forget it. They get so used to, and that's a trick that gets used.
That's the new wall. While we focus on, let me tell you something I saw, and this crazy to me. Say, bro, and this so sad, I hate to say this. I've seen more white people defending black people through this racism stuff than I've seen black people going against black people through the racism. It's crazy. I've never seen this before.
That's a fact. But you know what? I welcome that. I welcome that. You know why I welcome it? Because for so long, it's just been us. Let them tell their people about themselves for once. Let them do it. Because we've been trying to do it and it hasn't been penetrating. But they're doing it. And so let them deal with their people. But their messages are on point. You can tell I appreciate when I'm scrolling my timeline and I see someone that's from the white community that's spitting our history. They know it. It's not something that they just saying because it is clicks, likes, and views, and they saying it with the passion and conviction. So I'm like, okay, I can get with that. I can get now. Don't get me wrong. There are some out there that are just doing it because they want to click a like, a view, and to be controversial. But there's a lot more people that are speaking out, that are from other ethnicities, that are letting it be known that this was wrong. And I hate seeing that we are so at odds that there are people that can relate to Carmelo Anthony on many different levels that are siding with the Metcalfs even after he done said all the racist shit he done said. How could you ever get behind that? If that's what the father's mentality is, that's what the son's mentality is, because that's what they're being bred and raised up in, is that type of a mentality. Even last night on Nancy Grace, he said something about a rope, and I can't remember exactly what he said, but I caught it. And I was like, that was some slick, underhanded, racist shit that he just said right there. So if you think that those boys didn't have it in their head that this nigga with a hard ER has no business being in our tent or talking to me like this when he jumped on that boy, because I've been watching. He didn't just push him. He quarterback scooped him. So you did more than push that boy. That boy had epilepsy. Why is everybody forgetting that? They was on the bleachers. The bleachers was slippery. If Carmelo would have gotten pushed and shoved, banged his head, had an epileptic seizure, and died, where would this case be right now?
It's basically they just want us to know our place.
I don't know your
place, even when you being attacked.
So I don't know my place.
Basically, that's what I mean, because that's why I say it's a world thing, because it's a worldly problem, because ain't nowhere in the world this man defending himself end up with 35 years of straight A student who's never been to jail, and that's how people is able, like Charleston, to come slide up in there and tell these people to get an all-white jury and all that, because the boy never been in trouble before. I think people they're not understanding that. So they like, how could Charleston make them do something? If you not familiar with something, if you've never been like this Carmelo's not a troubled child. So these people ain't never dealt with no jail or nothing like that. So they taking certain people's words for things, and certain people got their own things going on.
They got money coming underneath the table, so they selling you out. And they took advantage of the fact that if you watched any interview that those parents did, you could tell they green. They didn't know nothing. They was putting their trust in people to actually walk them through and explain things to them. And they got it. They've gotten it taken advantage of. And you know what? Part of that pisses me off, but the other part of me says you should have did your own research. You should have done your own research as well as to who you bringing around you. Who is this person that's helping you? But I bet you they learned their lesson this time that you can't trust everybody.
Can I shake it up? Can I shake it up a little bit?
Shake it on up.
Hold on before you do that. Hold on. Go ahead, Murda.
All right. Now let's talk real. Real. That's something that the people are not looking at, and I've been pointing this out today. All right. People forget one thing. I don't think people understand the way snitching works. Once you tell, you with that, you on that side, so it don't matter. It's like you almost an officer, because if anything go down and it's going down in your jurisdiction and they need you, they gonna reach out to you and you got to do what you got to do. Let's not forget, Charleston, he done told on something before. So therefore, they always got their hand on him. So people wondering what Charleston doing. Nobody not paying attention to this. Charleston is doing his job. See, at the end of the day, people get confused. Y'all take a liking to a snitch. That's the first thing everybody wants to see. Who cares about a snitch? Who cares about a snitch? Let me show you why you should care about a snitch. Because guess what? They trying to get a wrongful conviction on a kid, on a white kid, and they using the person that y'all built up as a celebrity, and they letting him slide in here. I don't know why he's not a lawyer. I don't know what he could do for the case or nothing. They just let him do this just off of pure popularity, and pure celebrity. They just let him over there. But guess what? At the end of the day, you still got to remember one thing. He's a government agent. He still got to get arrested. He still got to get convictions. So guess what? Of course he gonna slide up in there and do his job. Think about it. If he was on the white side first, right? And then all of a sudden he jump on the black side. And then when Carmelo go to jail, he start going on shows talking about he deserved to go to jail. Think about it. It was already a plan. He come over there like he fell out with the white people to go slide over there. These people don't know nothing. You should get the all-white jury. Come on, man. Use y'all head. In Texas, one of the most racist states in the world, you say go with the all-white jury? Come on. If this ain't a setup, I don't know what is, man. This is a complete setup. Say, Charles, and I know you go get a nice check for that conviction.
Hell yeah, because he convinced them.
You gonna get a nice check for that.
They had a black attorney as well, and he convinced them to go with the white attorney because the white attorney looked better.
Guess what?
You sent this boy into court with a white judge, a white prosecutor, a white defense attorney that was supposed to be helping. And even though it wasn't an all-white jury, there was no black people, and it wasn't a jury of his peers because it was majority women on that jury. So you telling me a jury of his peers is women in their 30s and their 40s and their 60s, and white men and Middle Eastern men and a Latino woman and an Asian woman. That's a jury of his peers, and getting rid of the 3 black jurors that was there because they were educators. Come on, man. Them the people you want on a damn jury.
So watch
there is a look. There is a white boy dead, and that black boy is responsible. And you in Texas, and you say go with the all-white jury? Come on, man.
That's like, hey, listen.
Come on, man.
That's the equivalent.
Like,
listen, that is the equivalent of being a neo-Nazi skinhead and being on trial in Jerusalem, being on trial in Israel. Or we're gonna go with the all Jewish. Like it's like being accused of bombing a synagogue and then say, well, you need to go with all Jewish jury. Nigga, the only thing gonna beat you to the penitentiary is the headlights on the bus you riding in. You going to the penitentiary, 1. Number 2, let me just say this, right? There have been more, as it relates to this situation, white people are gonna be white people, right? But I'm gonna tell you something, right? The effect, the impact of Donald Trump and everything that Donald Trump represents and the people who favor Donald Trump, that shit is more obvious now than ever. Let me tell you why. Donald Trump made it fashionable and cool for people who don't like people. I'm not even gonna call him racist. He made it fashionable and cool again for people who don't like people to express their dislike for people. If you don't like sissies, cool. You don't see nobody getting canceled for talking about gays no more. You don't see nobody getting canceled for saying a nigga word. You have motherfuckers in Congress saying chimping and monkey and calling motherfuckers niggas and using other things that we know are dog whistles for racial epithet.
Oh no, that's just towards black people though. You only could disrespect us openly like that.
Exactly. So watch this, Murda. I see more See, this is where this podcast shit gets dangerous at. I see more black so-called intellectual podcasters jumping to the worst possible motherfucking angle when they talk about this Carmelo Anthony case, right? And I see, and the podcast world is being overtook by motherfuckers who are obviously being planted or people who don't understand history. They don't understand the struggle. They don't understand the social dynamic of this country. They don't even understand what racism is. You got so many brainwashed niggas on this platform, right? And there is a market, just like there was a market for Charlie Kirk. There was a market for that. People love to hear that shit, right? There's a market for black people who will openly turn against other black people and black causes. There's a market for that. White America loves you, and dumbass, coward ass, bitch ass niggas who lack moral, who lack intestinal fortitude love to see that shit. It's always, hey, why are you looking at race in this? We're looking at race in this whole situation. Let me tell you why we're looking at race in this situation. Collin County, Texas. Collin County, Texas is one of the richest counties, one of the fastest growing counties in the country. Collin County, Texas has a population of approximately 1.2 million people total. The racial makeup of Collin County is 50% white. 50% white, 19% Asian. And they're considering Indians from India. They're considering those Asians as well.
No Mexicans?
Yeah. 50% white, 19% Asians. They lumping Indians in with the Asians, right? 16% Hispanic, 11% black. Let me tell you what that means. Fuck the 50% white. You know what I'm more concerned about? I'm more concerned about 19% Asian, 16% Hispanic. 35% of that county is Asian or Hispanic. We know that our relationships with Asians and Hispanics, they have been strained for years. And we know that, so listen, here's another interesting fact. 60% of Collin County's residents, 60% are under 40 years old. So this is a progressive county full of all new ideas, technologically sound and advanced. 60% of the 1.2 million people are under 40 years old. So if we have 35% Asian and Hispanic, we already know that the relationship between Asians and Hispanics and black who are under 40 years old, those are the new migrants. Those are the new immigrants, right? We know these new immigrants, these ain't no Che Guevara ass niggas. These ain't no motherfucking Fidel Castro ass niggas. These new immigrants come over here already with preconceived notions about black people and they hate us. It's not like they've been over here 60, 70, 80 years and they've had the opportunity to go through the civil rights struggle with us. These new immigrants, they have the same mentality as white people have, if not worse. And they go out their way to show white America that they are nothing like us. And they are more critical. Man, listen, I'd rather get pulled over by a white boy in Bahia, Mississippi than a Cuban in Miami. You saw what the Cuban police did to the football player down there in Miami. I forget his name. They handled him raw. Listen, black people, this is what we need to do. We need to figure out who our friends is, because since the civil rights struggle era, the whole era, right? The people who we thought were once our allies, they're no longer, it's time for us to make a reassessment.
But dog, check this out. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about. Ally. What's the ally to you? Like, because certain things we let slide that shouldn't have never slid. First of all, let me tell you something. How many Chinese stores do you see in the white neighborhoods?
None.
The Asians smile in our face, and guess what? They come up in there, they put the stove in our black community. A black community should have a black stove. Let's just say that right there. Yeah, they come there, then I want you, like this what kills me. How did Asians learn how to fix gumbo? How did Asians learn how to fix red beans? How did Asians learn how to fix dirty rice?
By studying
like y'all come in our neighborhoods, y'all stole all our recipes, and basically y'all really taking all the money out of our community, y'all basically just robbing us blind. And now that y'all done reached a certain point where y'all done got comfortable, now y'all think y'all can look down on us like the white man. But let me tell you something. Asians, you should never say nothing to black people because the biggest bulk of y'all money come from us.
That's a fact.
Whether it be from here, whether it be from y'all stoves, wherever. Y'all basically, y'all live off us. Y'all got rich off of us.
So watch this, Murda.
Y'all robbed us blind.
Let me interject with something, brother. Listen. How you learn how to cook macaroni and cheese? How you learn how to cook hard malls and chillings? They learned it by observing everything that we do.
We do.
It's a business model. Observe. It's like undercover brother work. What them niggas like before they even come over here. The people who beat them over here already told them niggas like this, and this. And these niggas, they lack the financial acumen to create businesses for themselves. They don't know how to provide goods and services for themselves, or they're uninterested in doing it. They're too lazy. So they don't mind people, interlopers. They don't mind foreign investment coming into the community because they don't want to do it themselves because they're so busy focused on other shit. They're not focused on the lifeblood of any community. Transportation, food, gas, convenient shit, beauty supplies. They ain't focused on that. Niggas are consumers. They want to buy. They want to work like slaves for shit and buy shit to make themselves look better than the other nigga. Because you ain't making yourself look better than nobody white. I don't even use the word white. I use the word cracker. You're going to excuse me. You ain't hunky. Shit like that. That's what I be saying. Right? You ain't trying to make yourself look better when listen. And this is why I'm on these rap niggas' asses. Because when these rappers talking about, oh, you a broke ass nigga. I got more money than you. My watch bigger than yours. My car bigger than yours. You ain't talking to nobody white. Nope. Because the shit that you think a trophy, white people don't give a fuck about. I know white motherfucker wear some.
Hey, dog.
You go ahead.
This the thing. You doing all that flexing like you said. You ain't stunting on nobody white. You stunting on people who look just like you. You at the top of the bottom. But guess what? That's that self-hatred I'm talking about.
It is.
They ain't worrying about longer. They ain't worrying about if they ain't doing better than the white people. Long as they doing better than the ones who look like them.
That's
self-hatred.
That's a quintessential example of self-hatred. Self-propelled hatred for yourself. That is what it looks like. It don't look like I'm just talking. Listen, you don't have to say that you hate your own kind in order for us to know that you hate your own kind. You just watch and observe your behavior, right? Watch what you do and how you do it, right? Then rappers, I'm going to spank these bitch ass rap niggas. That's what I'm going to do.
Wait, before you get to them, I got something I want to say.
Come on.
Okay, dog. Now let's get into this. We got a problem. And I'm going to tell you what the problem is. The people who too big, they not going to take a stand because they got too much to lose.
Yes.
I love my people, but I got to pay my rent. Now, this is the trip part. That's at the top, right? But guess what? I ain't never seen nothing like this. You want to talk about tic-tac-toe having your two ways? At the bottom, they got you through government assistance. So they not going to fight neither. Because guess what? The government funding their housing. They're getting food stamps. So it's like you taking out the top and the bottom. Like, how are they going to stand if you got to give them something to fall back on or they not going to stand?
That's
you
true.
See what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, it's like them people probably feel like, I hear y'all, bro, but like I got kids. Y'all talking about all this fighting again. Say, bro, we should have never integrated, bro. We shouldn't have. I feel like that's the only way things could get any kind of way better, dog. We don't need to be mingling with them. I hate to sound like that, but it's the truth. Them people ain't been doing nothing but robbing us blind, dogging us out. Like, man, enough is enough, man. Like, I don't know why black people feel the need to be validated by them. I really don't care about them.
Well, the validation started with, so in order to understand why black people feel, let me get my pen. Murray, you know I had that pen in my hand.
Go ahead, do your thing.
You know, I get this motherfucking pen in my hand. I get to do like this. You know what I'm saying? The whole validation thing is born out of our overall condition and our sojourn here in America. We've been led to believe, because we have been restricted from what has been presented to be the best of what life has to offer. And that is all things white, right? The whiter it is, the more, the less inclusive it is, the better it is. I want to get in there. I want to get in there because all the white people in there, then white people must be, because it's all white, right? So the civil rights era, and I had this conversation earlier with Munchie and Trio. The worst thing that ever happened to black people, and this is a known fact, we've had social scientists talk about this. Integration was the worst thing that ever happened to the black community. And as our communities, as we started to integrate into white society, we didn't integrate into the best of what white society had to offer. They allowed us certain access. At the same time, we were granted access to certain things. They were moving in to the areas that we abandoned. And those areas that we abandoned are the lifeblood of the community. Transportation, housing, right?
I'm trying not to say the wrong thing, but it's about to come out, though.
Just let it fall out.
I dare you. I triple dare you. I
triple dog dare you. Now you got it,
bro. I feel like Martin Luther King was a punani, bro. Like,
he admitted he was.
I mean,
I'm just talking about, like, let's just talk about him, bro. Like, I just want to talk about some of the things that he get glorified for, bro. Like, I have a problem with.
Drink. Hold on, give me a drink.
I think this about to, like, man, I hope I don't get dog in no trouble, bro, because I'm about to say it, bro.
Well, I'm going to say this. He did admit that he believed he led his people into a burning building, which I believe he did.
I can show you he did some questionable stuff.
I feel like this, because I had this conversation on my IG the other morning, and it kind of went left. I was in my feelings, so I was, but I don't, us redoing it, I feel like, how do we do that now? Segregate ourselves now? Are we too far gone from it?
They done become too dependent on the white people. See, but it's like, I don't know, because it's like a mental thing. Like, it's like they done tricked our mind. Like, it's like raise a child in the way you want them to be. Like, and as an adult, they won't stray away from them ways. You've been like that so long, but like Martin Luther King, like this, I got a couple of beats with him. Okay, the bus thing, right? Like, maybe it's just me, but I got my own brain, so I see things my own way. Okay, people always talk about Martin Luther King made it to where you could sit on the front, in the front of the bus, right? Like, he get like celebrated for that. But to me, my mind work like this. Like, I'm trying to see what y'all celebrating, because it don't matter whether you sitting on the back or the front, you still on their bus. Now, I would have celebrated you had you got our own black bus line.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That would have been more applaudable. So I'm like, that's not heroic. That's how you know the white people behind them. Then it's another thing. Okay, think about this, y'all, for real. All jokes to the side. I just want y'all to really hear me out on this. Say, bro, you know what a non-violent protest is?
Not a protest.
Wait.
Not a protest for sure. Ain't no.
Wait. A non-violent protest. Let me tell y'all what Martin Luther King was doing us, black people. My black people. Let me tell you what your hero was doing us. Your hero was getting everybody together, rallying up all the black people, getting them to march, right? But they wasn't allowed to do nothing back. So basically, you was rounding up all the black people, walking them outside, getting them hit in the face with rocks, getting them beat with sticks. That sound like you setting my people up to me. That don't sound heroic. My people coming inside, bust up, because you got them on a non-violent protest. What's a non-violent protest? So basically, we just gonna walk and they just gonna beat us like a pinata.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna beat us till the sneakers come out.
Mm-hmm.
See, I've always been a
come on, this a hero.
Mm-hmm.
You because violence begets violence, and that's why I like Malcolm X. Because if you want to get it cracking, we gonna get it cracking. And I feel like instead of, to piggyback off of what you're saying, the problem I have with it is the fact that we were fighting. He had us fighting for a place in their society instead of having us fight for our places in society. Like what you were saying, our own bus lines and all of that. They had already gone through the Tulsa, Oklahoma burning downs. And every time we started up our own communities, they came and they fuck shit. So why not? Why were you not leading our people to get their own shit in this society and teach these motherfuckers to stay about our shit? Fuck the little white tears and this bitch lying over here. Now y'all think y'all gonna come in our community and drag this boy or these men about our community so you can go lynch them for your own entertainment. You got another thing coming. You cross across that line into our town, we taking you out of here. That's how it needs to be. Like, and for me, I understand that for us to segregate now, it's going to be hard because we have a lot of conditioning that's happened within our communities that started way before Martin Luther King.
Hey, Henny.
Why you always stop me when I'm cooking?
Because Henny,
you a hater.
No. You are shocking me with this pro-blackness that you got going on here. Hey, Henny,
why? Because I'm light-skinned?
Yes.
Because I'm light-skinned?
Hey, Henny, you sound like Joanne Chesimard. You sound like Afeni Shakur, Asada Shakur. You need to be exiled.
I love my people, but I hate things that happen in history.
Right.
Not a finishing curve. He said he sound like
you sound like Asada Shakur. Black power, sister.
But that's how I feel. I'm so serious because it's caused a generational trauma, I believe, to where people are scared to start their own communities because they think somebody gonna come and take it from us. So let's just submit and let's go over here and let's go into the ghettos that they gave us with the lead paint and the roaches and the rats and the fucked up environment and the little bullshit ass schools to make us feel like we're a part of, when they just trying to get us trained up so we could either work for them and be a modern day slave or go into the prison system. It's been a setup for us anytime. We should have never been a part of their system because their system was never for us. Ever. Hey,
guess what? Okay, check this out. This would be the end of white people. If black people like into integration, check this out. I'm gonna show you something. Okay, who you see mostly in the courthouse?
White people.
No, I'm talking about coming through there. Black people, right?
Black people.
Who you see in the jailhouse? Black people. Black people. Everything that's in play is for us. Y'all don't realize that? The government, all that. If we was to stop integration, they wouldn't even much have no mayor. They probably wouldn't have no governor. They probably wouldn't have no president because everything that they got intact is only for black people. We are what they govern. You understand what I'm saying? Us. White people can't do nothing without us. That's all, we their whole existence. Their whole existence is trying to keep us down. That's their whole reason for being here. Period. They don't care about nothing else.
I challenge people to go look at some of the laws that are still on the books to this day. And you will see that there are some of the most ridiculous laws that are still existing to this day. There is a law, I believe it's in Georgia, and someone sent it to me a long time ago, and I couldn't believe it when I saw it, that you could be arrested for walking on the side of your road or the road with a donkey on a Sunday. Who walking on? It sounds funny, but it's really a law. Who's gonna be walking on the side of the road with a fucking donkey but one of us? And the reason that these laws were set up is to keep us entrapped into the prison systems, because that's slavery. When people say slavery is dead, I say you are not educated, because slaves exist and their inmate number W66775C. That's the new modern, that's the slavery. It's never gone anywhere. It's just disguised itself. You know what else is the slavery? Employee number 00112. When you clock your ass in at work, that's a modern day slave. You on a plantation. Because 9 times out of 10, the corporation you work for is run by who? And is that motherfucker ever in the building? Look at all the people that work at Amazon. Jeff Bezos don't spend one day in a damn office. He out here trying to race Elon Musk to make a damn rocket ship to go out of space, while he got people slaving away for his business, for his dream. But again, it goes back to what you said, dog. We are not educated the same way. We're not educated to be business-minded, to be entrepreneurial like we used to be. We're not. And we've got to really start with educating ourselves and educating our children and teaching.
That's something we taught them the alphabet for them to miseducate us.
Right. God damn. Dog, that deserves get a sound effect for that, because that was some shit right there. God damn, he said we taught them the alphabet for them to educate us.
This is why I say that OG Murda. Now we know why so many Charleston White is afraid of OG Murda. Terrence Civilian Williams is afraid of Lil Boosie, afraid of Lil BG, Birdman. They don't want no parts of this motherfucker murder. None. And that's why they do everything in their power to try to silence him, to silence his voice. But no matter what they do, he keeps roaring back.
You see how I cleaned it up, though, dog? You ain't peeping me out now? I'm clean, bro.
Hey, listen. This version of OG Murda can run for fucking president. This version of OG Murda.
Y'all put it down in the chat wherever you are. OG Murda for president. There you go.
This version of OG Murda. Yes. Listen. Let me tell you something, right? These kind of conversations I'm inspired by, and they make me happy. Listen, hey, Dawgface, you're coming down on the rappers. What can they do? So let me ask you a question in reverse. So all we can expect from the people who are at the forefront of black entertainment, all we can expect from them is nigga shit. We can't expect no level of consciousness from these niggas. We can't expect no level of accountability. Oh, I ain't a role model.
Not from these new age ones.
And listen, since you ain't no role model, and since we know that when push come to shove, all that gangster killing, shooting shit you talked about, it's the same thing. You would shoot a nigga till he catch on fire. When the white man come through, you put your gun down, turn around, put your hand behind your back. You's a bitch ass nigga. Bitch, the same way you gonna fire that motherfucker all around the board. Bitch, don't stop. Don't stop when they come. When the law man come around that bitch, keep on firing away.
You know what we need to adopt, bro? Like, I got a rule I live by, bro. And I feel like black people need to adopt this rule the most. Love who love you.
Fact.
That's simple.
Y'all have the most love for some of the biggest sellouts. Like, and that's one thing, bro. Like, as black people, if you ever notice, we love the people who kick us in the butt. You can have people who there for you 100%. And you'll mess over them for somebody who dog you out every time. That's somebody who mess over you every time, but somebody who there for you every time, you'll let that person down. You'll mess over them for somebody and be there for somebody who never there for you. I don't know why black people are like this. This is something that's embedded in us. Talk your talk. Let me know, dog. Talk to me.
It's called the concept of Willie Lynch.
Thank you, because I've been telling people this.
It's the concept of it's the Willie Lynch syndrome.
Letter. Yes.
Right.
Now you know people say it's fake. But I when you read that bitch and you look at where we are right now, that psychological warfare that they placed on us when we wasn't ready for psychological warfare.
For the
hell
people,
yeah.
The Willie Lynch letters are over 100 years old. They're not new.
Right.
So the Willie Lynch letters went into print during the time that we were in chattel slavery. And in Reconstruction, it is not anything new. And when you look at what it says, it is exactly what our school systems look like. It's exactly what our churches look like. It's exactly what our religious leaders and our so-called civil rights, this is them. You put these niggas in position so that you put certain people in position so that you can put the people in position. And see, you put certain people in position. And the job of those certain people is to put the people in position. You control the narrative. And this is where you see Charleston White in full bloom. Charleston White is a modern day Al Sharpton. He's a modern day Jesse Jackson. Yep. He's the motherfucker who has maneuvered. He's slick 50. When he was speaking in front of that city council and city town hall meetings, he was doing all that shit with this shit right here in mind. He was using his voice to make himself important. He's been a little man.
But this is my thing. How is this even, like, how did this get to be about Charleston? Like, I thought we was focused on a kid who just was wrongfully convicted. I'm trying to see this, but people not paying attention. Mm-hmm. How the white people send him in to distract.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Because all that foolishness didn't start till he brought himself over there. Exactly. Let's be real. Like, he turned it into a circus. He came over there with all that attention, talking about how much money he about to send and all that. Say, but let me tell y'all something. When somebody got to come be on the live and tell you what they about to do and how much money they about to send, 9 times out of 10, they stunning like my daddy. Because if this is a real genuine situation, like if I'm like on some type of time like this here, Charleston White, what people don't gotta understand is he has lost touch. He's out of touch with reality. He's so busy being in the character of Charleston White, he don't even know when it's a serious situation. He can't separate real life from Charleston White no more. Like, who trolls a family whose son just went to jail? Wrong.
Watch this, right. watch this, Murda. So listen, let's talk about coincidence. I don't believe in them, but let's just talk about it for a second. About 2-3 weeks ago, Charleston White takes to Instagram and he says, OG Murda, he missed an opportunity, missed $100,000 play. The same people who talked to me and Tia Kemp, it was $100,000 play for us to trap around the country and argue with each other and argue at each other for the amusement of whoever, right? OG Murda ain't heard shit about this shit. And then he said, and OG Murda fucked the money up. He don't know how to get money dog whistling. OG Murda, he fucked the money up. Oh, well, he talking about it to the public. The first time the public ever heard about anything about you and OG Murda having a conversation about anything is when you said something about it. The first time that people knew that Charleston White was involved and had been involved with the Anthony family was when he said it. And he also said,
thank you.
He also said,
come on, dog.
In accompaniment with, I have $75,000 to the family. How do we know that it was $75,000 on the floor? He hadn't given it to the family yet.
Nope.
He hadn't given them anything. We know. Listen, he used these talking points to insert himself in the conversation.
Yep.
You can't come into the conversation just say, oh, I don't like it. You have to come in the conversation with the big boy talk. I got dollars. I have donors. I have money. And you blew it. Oh, you blew it. You left your son this, you left your son that. Listen, you said out your own one-eyed willy mouth. This nigga had never said I had a speech impediment. Let me tell you,
man, bro, that man is special ed Dawgface. Next time you look at him, you gonna see what I'm talking about. The man was in special ed. I'm telling you.
So watch this. The nigga said he made a post, and this is why him and Murda got into it last time. He ain't said nothing to Murda about no $100,000 nothing until he made a post, and Murda responded. He made a post about me, and I said my mama was on drugs, right? My mama wasn't. So, hey, Charleston White, come here. You made a point. You made a point of coming onto my post and saying something about comment on my post when I was talking about my mama. That's cool. I ain't the sensitive type, you bitch ass nigga. But let me school you something. Your mother wasn't on drugs. Your mother, you come from a 2-parent household or wherever you come from. Your mother worked too, blah, blah, blah. You said that as if that fact alone made your life a more productive life. You saying that as if you didn't find yourself in trouble with the law. You got 4-5 niggas and stole a jacket and killed the white man about one motherfucking jacket. So you come from such a highfalutin ass mama, a good Christian mama. If you come from a Christian mama like that, then why didn't her Christian beliefs and why didn't her work ethic and why didn't her love for you? Why did it prevent you from getting into worse trouble as a juvenile than I did? You talking, you standing up there with a motherfucker behind you like a fucking chimpanzee, hopping around like a fucking monkey, laughing and giggling at everything you say like a nigga stuck a feather up a nigga ass. You saying that shit as if I don't live in a $1.3 million house. I don't go punch no motherfucking clock for Shay White. The businesses I have, I did them up the strength of the muscle of my own motherfucking mind. So when you try to make a comparison between your mother and my mama, you might want to check the record, motherfucker. You might want to check the record, right? Because you didn't have any money whatsoever until you started going on your tour 4-5 years ago and getting paid for doing interviews. I can look at your skin. I can look at your skin and the pock-marked holes you got in your face and tell that you was using a cheap big razor for the better part of your adult life. I can look at your...
I got a question. Say, dog, you just said something, piggybacking on what you just said, bro. I would love to know what his mama think about him and what he do. Like how you think his mama feel? Like just sitting out there, dog, like you got a grandmother just like us, like you got family members who older, who done been through all the racism and stuff like that. Like I know that's not cool to them.
It can't be. But I'm going to tell you something, right? He's already said that he grew frustrated with trying to be a champion for the black cause. And out of that, out of being frustrated, that's when he turned. That's when he pivoted.
That's a lie. He's a fucking liar. That's a lie.
That's what he says. He says
he's a liar.
We know
that was a finesse. That was a fucking finesse. Just like he finessed the Anthony family. It was a finesse so that he could come out here. Look, black people, I'm for y'all. I'm all for y'all. Then switch, and he over there with the white folk, just like he did Carmelo Anthony's family, because he sat up there in that interview that he did recently, and he said that he was helping the family, that them people was after that boy, Carmelo Anthony. They was looking for his car. Them white people was looking for his car. So he took the car, driving the car, helping the family, giving them money, that he had a soft spot for Carmelo Anthony because he was a good kid, and this, that, and the third. You was quiet about all that shit you was doing before because you was finessing that family the same way you was finessing black folks to make them believe that you was on their side. And then what happened? You hit that white switch and you went the fuck over there because that's where you came from. From the minute he got on that stand and he started snitching, he was always working, just like Murda said. Always been working. He's never for us. He's always against us, and he always will be. But you see, if you watch Charleston White, that's how a coon ass motherfucker works. Yeah. That's what they do. Them house ass niggas that sit up underneath Massa's ass cheek and lick on his boots. That's what the fuck they do. They earn your trust and then they throw you out to the wolves. And that's what the fuck he did. Yeah, he had a hand in setting that boy up. Yeah, he had a hand in that boy getting 35 years. And definitely. Yeah, the black part of your soul is eating your motherfucking ass.
Yes, indeed. Why you think he keep doing that?
Right.
So watch this. Let me also help you this. 6 months ago, Charleston White had an epic meltdown when it came to black podcasting or urban podcasts. Watch this. Let me connect some dots for you. 6 months ago, Charleston White says, I'm tired of being asked all the same questions by you same podcasters. Y'all asking me all the same urban nigga shit, and y'all keeping me in a box. I can't grow. I can't get to the Joe Rogans, and I can't get to the white because y'all keep asking me the same questions. You're not allowing me to showcase my higher level of intellect. Hey, listen, you're not known. You didn't become famous because of a high level of intellect. You became famous because of your unique ability to go against and say all and you basically to go against your own people and to use your voice to publicly position yourself against your own people. That's one thing. Your first position you took was against Carmelo Anthony. And like Henny and Murda said, it was all a tactic of manipulation at the very beginning. He's a long-range thinker.
Let me play something for you right quick, dog. Just 3 seconds. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just want to show you something. Now, remember he said that man was stealing money? This is why I wanted to tell people, do not listen to the bad things that he's saying about this family. Y'all got to pay attention. Watch what he about to say right here. Man, this crazy, bro. Ain't no way in the world. He said you guys never had access to the 700,000. The lawyers got the 700,000 and y'all got nothing. But now when you get mad with him, you start saying that the dad is stealing money. Listen to it, dog. Check it out. This him coming out his own mouth saying that them people ain't getting no money. See how he do? He get mad. That's how he came at me, remember? He wants something from you. When you don't get it, then you come out here and you try to slander people. Listen to him. Bro. Ain't no way in the world. So you guys never had access to 700,000. The lawyers got the 700,000, and you guys got nothing. So you couldn't fire the lawyer over going bitch no, because you had to wait through 6 months ago. You tried to play bitch no and so the fence.
First of all, Murda, I don't trust no nigga who don't have a pronounced chin. Any nigga who chin is up under they like this, my mama told me, don't never trust no nigga who chin tucked into their neck. See, never trust a rat. They got no integrity. They lie with ease. Hey, listen. So listen. You came out first and you were pro Metcalf when it first hit, news first hit the wire. Then you switched over. And then you come back. So when the trial hit, you know that the black sentiment is up in the air. You know, black people are aggravated and upset. So you come in, but listen, a snake is always going to reveal its true essence. You couldn't hold it no longer. You came out, you could not hold. What did the Anthony family do to you to make you take to social media? If you had a problem or issue with what they did, you had a problem and issue with what they've been doing since you've been in contact with them. Whatever they did is nothing new. It's nothing new. Dog, we can't.
Allegedly, according to him, the problem that he had was that the daddy didn't want him being in charge of the funds. But if they just got duped the way that they got duped and their son just got set up for 35 years, I wouldn't trust the motherfucker to handle the finances or advise me on some shit. No. Especially not your ass after you done came out and you was talking like you was on the side of the daddy. All of that was going on while he was allegedly helping them behind the fucking scenes. So why would I trust you? Man, the father got hip to it. That man ain't crazy. Right. You told us to go with the white jewelry. That got my son 35 years. Now you come back over here. You just like Bishop and Juice. After he killed Raheem, you come back to the reception, sitting there talking to the man, mama, talking about, yeah, I could bring y'all to Say Cheese and get some money, trying to cover your tracks like you ain't working for the government and ain't just get the arrest credit for that just went down just now. You know you got your credits, you tell for what you just did, that young man, but you sitting there talking about you helping the youth, but you just threw one away. But now I wonder who's giving Charleston the bigger bag, because I just posted on my Instagram, and dog, you can pull my official that girl Henny if you want to, so you can see it. I just posted Jeff Metcalf a month after his son died, who was allegedly murdered, started a GoFundMe for $1 million. that's still active to this day. So he over there fundraising, and it don't say he's fundraising for legal or any of that. It's just they a grieving family whose son was murdered, and their goal is $1 million. And they even raised, hold on, $621,918. But yet he over there on his little interviews talking about the $600-something thousand that the Anthony's done got. There ain't nobody talking about the shit that he done raised. And
that's
you can
what
actually
they do.
type it into Google, Jeff Metcalf, GoFundMe, and it's gonna pop the fuck up.
Oh my.
Doggy, you could go ahead and hit that little arrow.
Heavens
right
no.
So you can see that there ain't no purpose to this right here. You see that?
Oh my goodness.
Metcalf. My son Austin Metcalf was tragically stabbed today at a school track meet. They were not able to save him. He was a bright young man with a great future ahead of him. He was a leader of men. His smile would light up the room. His passion for football was unbelievable. Voted MVP the last past season and carried a 4.0 GPA. He was looking forward to taking his game to the next level. His commitment, dedication, and leadership and sheer grit made him raise to a level of success that he desired. His twin brother Hunter played beside him. We will all remember him for the way he impacted our lives. I love you forever, son. It's not goodbye. It's see you later. God will take care of us till we meet again. R.I.P. Love, Dad. That says nothing about what you raising this money for, sir. And look who donated. Who's a top donor on there? Aiden Ross.
You know Aiden Ross?
Who gave you the bigger bag? Where you getting the bigger bag from? Did the Anthonys run out of money and you know the Metcalfs is still raising theirs, so you back up over there with them because you rule it by money?
Oh my goodness. Oh my grits and collard greens.
I'm just asking a question. Doggy, you look shocked.
Can't nothing white motherfucker do shock me. I'm unshockable.
Say, dog, y'all talking about the white people, dog, but Charleston is the biggest white man they have out here right now.
Right. And listen, the biggest white man has always been the black man. Listen, Charleston White is an agent provocateur. He is something from a spy novel. He is something from a Tom Clancy spy novel. He is something from the Cold War. He is something from COINTELPRO, the counterintelligence program under J. Edgar Hoover's administration, when he sent black people into the Black Civil Rights Organization for the specific and express purpose of preventing a black messiah. He sent spies, he sent agents in there to destroy SNCC, to destroy the SELC, to destroy MOVE, to destroy PUSH, to destroy the Black Liberation Army, to destroy the Nation of Islam, to destroy he is that. That's why I say he's like when I think about civil rights leaders, I don't like any of them because all of them kowtowed and genuflect in the face of black people being destroyed at the hands of people who didn't like us solely because of the color of our skin. I would have never acquiesced to a motherfucker putting their hands on me. You're gonna have to come on with it. And so he reminds me of an Al Sharpton. He reminds me of a Malanga Karinga. All that Kwanzaa shit. Malanga Karinga was a motherfucking FBI informant. Malanga Karinga, when you think about Bobby Seale and all them boys at Panic Party getting set up by the police, Malanga Karinga was one of them motherfuckers who helped do that shit. That's why I don't celebrate Kwanzaa. Al Sharpton.
Bruh.
Jesse Jackson.
Dog don't believe me. I think the man was special. I think Charleston is special ed. I think y'all let a special ed person become a celebrity. Just look at him. Next time, just look at him with the eye and how he talk. Like, something wrong there. Like, he know how to try to say some small stuff, but if you really somebody who could comprehend, Charleston don't be making no sense. He know how to make the words sound intelligent, but like it's a difference between hearing and listening. Like y'all just hearing them, but y'all ain't listening. If you listen to him, man, he be sounding crazy, trying to act like he dropping jewels. Man, if you analyze what he said, boy, he ain't said nothing. He got a gift for gab of talking about nothing. You got me going in circles. Ba-da-da-da. Oh, round and round and round. Got me going in circles. Yes, Lord. That's all he do. Man is a manipulator, bro. In every sense of the word. Like, I feel like every black person should cancel him. But guess what? The self-hatred is so much self-hatred that they can't even disconnect themselves from him because he's saying all the things that they feel about themselves. You see what I'm saying? They feel like that. So now it's like you gave them a voice. You are the voice to self-hatred. Like you represent that. You are the voice of the misplaced people. Because when the white people drop y'all off, y'all can't come back around us. Because y'all look down on us when y'all was the white boys teacher pet. So don't think like when these white people kick you off the island because y'all all get kicked off the island. Even Puff Daddy. Even R. Kelly. Jay-Z turn coming next. Maybe the Birdman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a matter of time, bro. For everybody. Like, look at that. Everybody, y'all ever notice none of the black people died with their name intact. Bill Cosby go die a graper man. That's how Bill Cosby gonna be looked at. They made sure you look at Michael Jackson and Prince as some junkies. Whitney Houston, junkie. Like everybody who like was an influential black person, at the end of the day, they gonna tear you down before you leave. Facts.
They're gonna tear you down before you leave. Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson, O.J. Simpson, right? Puff Daddy,
Mike Tyson.
You know
Tupac.
You know who they really want? Tiger Woods.
Oh man, Tiger, yup.
Tiger Woods just gave in. He didn't even have to be Tiger. They got so much dirt on Tiger Woods, bro. Michael Jordan. They whooped them.
Yup, Kobe Bryant. Say, bro, like, it don't matter who. And another thing, this is what I'm tired of, bro. I'm tired of my people rolling with the wrong side. Like, right? Like, check this out. I just be wanting to show certain stuff. Like, bro, I get so tired of people thinking that Jay-Z is the American dream. Said, bro, y'all may not like Dame, but the stuff that Dame be talking about being black owned and owning your stuff and leaving stuff to your children, that's what the message that black people need to receive. Jay-Z represent the message of having a black daddy. See, what people don't understand about Jay-Z is he's a high-paid worker. He still got them white people behind him. That's Dame Film Company and all that. Everything Dame got, whether you like him or not, is his. Jay-Z can't leave his children Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? They make it look good when you the one who they pushing, but you not getting money like that. Them people got their hands on you. You control. So, of course, they go put you in front of the camera and make you look good. Look at that. All the sellouts. Let's look at them. LeBron James. Kevin Hart. You see what I'm saying? The Rock. All these powerful people who people ain't gonna never open their mouth. They all sellouts. Meanwhile, the people who talking the stuff that we talking, Monique, Cat Williams, they're the ones who go through the most trouble. They're the ones who go through the most trouble. When you people like me and Dawgface who got them kind of voices and we bucking the system, they gonna put you through hell.
Mm-hmm. You're absolutely right.
Like if you ask me out of Jay-Z and Dame Dash, I'm gonna say Dame Dash because I'm all about my people having their own. People need to understand that. Y'all got to get out that workers mentality, man. Stop thinking that we need the white man for to be straight out here. Because that's what Jay-Z saying. Dame trying to tell y'all how to do this without being integrated. Jay trying to tell y'all, man, get y'all a white daddy. And that's what's going on right now. That's the world we live in. That's why you got so many graham crackers. That's why you got so many Tim tags. Because long as they doing good in the white society and they accept it and they feel validated, that's all they care about. They ain't worrying about being the boss. They ain't worrying about being in charge. They ain't worrying about having their own. They just want to be accepted. Why, bro? That's just like Martin Luther King. You talking about you had a dream that one day the kids will play together. What you dreaming about that for? I ain't never been around no black person who said, you know what? I really want my kids to play with those white kids. Ain't nobody asked for that, Martin. You out here doing stuff, getting credit for stuff that nobody asked you to do that. Who told him as a black man to go do that? I ain't never want to play with them. Stop dreaming.
You talking right. You talking right. And he did more destruction for us than he did any good. Because like you said, he rounded us up, marched us out there, got us attacked, beaten, arrested. Now we got records, bit up by dogs, fire hoses turned on us, and all types of shit. No. And you know what? Malcolm wasn't having that shit. I loved Malcolm, the Black Panthers, and I feel like we got to get back to our sense of pride in our community and knowing who the hell we are. Because you know
black
what?
Pride is gone.
They had now Martin, you done did some shit to piss them off, and that's why they took your ass out of here. But Malcolm and Huey P. Newton, them niggas had to go.
But I got a question, though.
They was riling us up.
This is my question, right? Okay. How did Malcolm X die?
He was set up by his own people.
No, but I mean, how did he die? Like,
he got shot.
Okay. How did Martin Luther King die?
They suffocated him in the hospital.
He got shot, though, right?
No. That's what they said, that he was suffocated in the hospital.
So, look, I just want to say this. So, at the end of the day, all that turning the other cheek and all that, you still suffered the same fate as Brother Malcolm. So, who had the better life? Because one died on their feet and one lived on their knees. So if you ask me, Malcolm X's life was better because they both went out the same way. You try to do it your way. At least Martin went out fighting. I mean, at least Malcolm went out fighting. You went out like a sucker. Man, you played their game and still got shot down like Malcolm.
I'd rather die on my feet than on my knees.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
Because at least if I'm dying on my feet, that means I was standing for something and not falling for everything. So, yeah. Yeah. And I mean, militant. That's what we got. It's the answers are in our faces. The examples are there. It's just, I think black people scared to step out. They scared now. They scared.
Hey, y'all, I got to get ready to get on up out of here. I got to go do some editing, y'all. I'm enjoying the conversation, but I got to move on out. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to come back and sit with y'all again.
Let me give you an exit. OG motherfucking Murda.
It was a pleasure. I look forward to seeing you.
Yeah, Lord, Henny, I'm gonna come back. Say, I don't want to give him too much. I know that little sample size right there. They gonna be like, Lord, that boy fire. You hear me? That's how you do it. You always leave more.
Bang, bang. All right, Murda, we appreciate you, Murda. Salute. That girl, Henny.
Yes.
Your true thoughts, your true feelings about, can you sum up based on all the information? There's more evidence that comes out about the Carmelo Anthony situation. There's a lot of misinformation being circulated around about Carmelo Anthony. There's a lot of misinformation being circulated around.
I'm going to have someone that I know does their due diligence. They were with me at the Diddy trial. They have been taking their notes. They have been out here calling everybody out from Nancy Grace to whoever's out here spreading misinformation. I'm going to have him on my show. Definitely will let you know, or, you know, because he was in that courtroom. And I want to tell people this. I don't know if you're aware of this, dog, or not. And I had posted a little bit about it. There's multiple copies of this video. And there's a lot of stuff that's still not being exposed, and in it not being exposed is showing that there's definitely a cover-up. Okay, you still cannot get evidence. We've been trying, can't even get the transcripts. They're redacting and sealing things. And the video, normally with a trial, somebody leaked something. We had that video of Diddy whooping Cassie's ass before the trial was even set to begin. But yet you mean to tell me that Collin County done figured it out to where nobody has a copy of the video. You got 20 kids underneath a tent in the rain while some shit's going down, and you telling me that Collin County's teenagers are just so well disciplined that nobody pulled out their phone and recorded? When everybody does this, as soon as something's going down, the first thing they do is pull their phone out instead of calling 911. Nobody has a video. You got people that signed lists to go in to watch this video, yet we're finding out that the video that they went inside to go see is not the same video that they showed in court. This was a modern day lynching. No matter how you feel, I don't care if you a coon ass boot licking house nigga or if you are an ignorant ass bed wench. And if you don't know what those derogatory terms mean, then it might be you. But in all seriousness, as the days go by, people are like, why are we still talking about Carmelo Anthony? Because every day something new gets uncovered in this case. They're not conspiracy theories, it's exposure. This boy suffered a great injustice. A great injustice. And it's an injustice that many of our family members have already faced. But this is just enough is enough. Enough is a damn enough. Charleston White, fuck you, because you sold that boy out. I will never respect Charleston White. And the crazy thing is, when he was coming out and he was saying some shit, I was like, okay, I could agree. This is scary because I can agree with what he just said, but I still ain't fucking with him. I'm still not going to post him on my page and back him up because I'm not fucking with him. I don't trust him. And that's how we got to be. When people show us who they are, we've got to start believing them. Even when they are our own people, because our own people will sell us out and up the river in a minute. They will line us up to get killed. They will line us up to do time. They will line us up for our own destruction.
Absolutely true. Hey, Henny, I want to show you something. And I want you to tell me. So I saw this. Somebody sent this to me. Somebody sent this to me today. I want to show you this. I want to show you this. I want to show you this. And I want to tell me what you think about this. So where we at right here? Here we go right here, Henny. Did you see this?
No.
So here it is, the traffic stop. Here it is right here.
I'm not getting out no car. Boy, I'm not getting out no car. I just told you to call your supervisor. You got me fucked up. Call your supervisor. I'm not getting out. You got me fucked up. Man, bro, I don't know who you think you playing with.
I'm telling you to get out the vehicle.
What'd I just say?
I'm telling you.
Get out for what? Get out for what? Get out for what? Why did you open my door?
I'm telling you to get out the vehicle right
Why?
now. I'm going to check to see if you have any.
I am not checking shit. What check for weapons for what? What is wrong with you? Man, I told you to call your. Okay, well, wait till your motherfucking supervisor get here before you do anything with me. You got me fucked up.
You to get out the vehicle.
What I just tell you?
I don't care what you.
I don't care what you told me either.
All right. We'll see how my supervisor gets here, all right?
All right, okay.
All right. You're making this
bro.
Way bigger
I'm done talking to you. I said call your supervisor. Close my door. What are you doing? Why you open my door? Why did you open my door, bro?
gave him a law order to give me his ID. He didn't want to give it. Doesn't want to show proof of insurance.
Bro,
step out the vehicle.
You tried to get my ID from over there. I told you, come over here and get it. You want to talk to me from over there. Now you over here and you open my door. Wait till your supervisor get here.
Right here.
Where your supervisor at? Right. That's your supervisor. Why he talking? Why he over there? What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all?
All right, sir. You step out of the vehicle so we can have a conversation.
Why am I stepping out the vehicle?
You asked for a supervisor.
Okay, so no. Okay, so you on location. Why am I stepping out my vehicle?
Sir, I'm trying to have a conversation with you.
My door open now. We can have a conversation.
Step out the vehicle, sir.
Bro, since when do I got to step out the vehicle for a front plate?
Step out of the vehicle.
Pennsylvania VMS allows us to get you out of the car. Basically, no reason.
Are you?
Yeah.
What is that?
Pennsylvania VMS. You can look it up later. So.
I don't consent to nothing y'all trying to do.
We're not asking you for consent. Are you
refusing to step out, sir?
You get arrested.
I'm trying to figure out what am I stepping out for? What am I stepping out for? I don't get it.
Step out of the vehicle, sir. We can have a conversation.
We can have a conversation. You know what? Hey.
Let's talk over here.
Back up. All right, close my door. Back up. Don't. Why? Hey, what is we getting out the car for?
All right, so understand this. All right, we're just having a conversation. So my man's, he asked for, my officer here, he asked for driver's license, proof of insurance. So I understand you likely have, you probably have these documents. So there's no need to make this more complicated than it is. Okay. By law, you have to provide driver's license, proof of insurance.
I tried to get him my license, but he ain't want to come to the driver's side of the vehicle to get it.
Go ahead.
He tried to, he won't. I don't know what y'all doing.
Negative. All right, so now we've gotten out the car. What's the reason for the stop?
Front license plate.
Okay, front license plate missing. That is a state law. So I see your license right there.
I tried to give it to him.
Okay.
But when you pull somebody over, right? He want to talk to me from over there. You pull me over. Why am I reaching over there to give you something? You pull me over. I thought you come to the driver's side of the vehicle.
So tactics change, Serge. Tactics have changed over time. I won't get to specifics of it.
Tactics have changed over time, so they don't go to the driver's side to talk to the driver no more.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Y'all know, so I don't know why. Y'all know I don't really maneuver like this.
You don't mess with us like that.
Yeah, so what are we doing? Let's just be cooperative. Okay. We got my license. Y'all ran my license. Give me my ticket for my front plate. Let's go. What we doing?
Okay, we have to make sure you don't have these weapons.
Even.
I understand. I think you got to live right one block up, right? Grandma lives right in this block. Okay, I understand that. However, you gotta make sure you have your weapons. You getting cool.
I ain't got no gun on me. I don't got no weapon on me. You, what's up? You got a problem? Damn. Y'all need to stop doing what y'all doing too. You was gonna pull me up before you seen I ain't had no front plate. Soon as you seen two black motherfuckers in the car, you was coming anyway. Instant. But come on, man, I need to do better, man. Straight up. I ain't got no weapons, huh? I'm gonna empty my pockets. I ain't holding no shit. Back up. Hey, no, ain't no relax. All right, I ain't got no weapons. My pocket's empty. What? Okay, now y'all know that. So what now? What's the next move?
I just need you to place your hands right here.
Bro.
I'm gonna pat you down.
You just look, I got on fucking jogging pants. What?
You place your hands right here.
Hey man, let's be cool. Ain't no be cool because y'all be on bullshit, huh?
We're not.
Here you go. Go ahead. That ain't putting my head. That ain't no motherfucking pat down for weapons. What you doing? Get your knee out the fucking. Nah, you feel I ain't got shit. What the fuck you keep patting me down for? The fuck you keep patting me? Hey man, you sitting here saying you the motherfucking supervisor? You see I ain't got shit on me.
Please.
Ain't no fucking please. Hey man, y'all. Man, let me the fuck. Man, shut your faggot ass up. Hey man, I ain't putting my hands nowhere. Do what y'all got to do then. This a pat down for weapons?
Yes.
This a pat down for weapons?
Yes.
How many motherfucking times you gonna pat me down there? What? Let go of my motherfucking pants. What the fuck is you doing? Ain't no, hey bro. He's just doing his job. Why are you grabbing me like that? What's your bitch ass up? Now what's y'all next move? What's y'all next move? Since y'all know I ain't got no weapon, what's y'all next move?
These stuff you have insurance.
I just told you. Yeah, I know.
We want you to allow this officer to conduct a pat down.
Why are y'all? No, why? I told you I don't consent to any searches, seizures, none of that shit. So I told you.
We want you to
okay.
allow this officer to conduct a pat down.
What the fuck are they patting him down for? Because it sounds like they trying to arrest him. This all sounds illegal, highly illegal. They were racially profiled.
No, but you're a racist because you're saying it's a racial profile. And you're racist because you're saying that that's a racial profile.
Mm-hmm. According to who?
That's what a lot of the black political pundits and social pundits are saying. If you're black, and you're crying wolf if you point out obvious signs of racism being displayed by people in authority.
See, this is why I said the other day in the live, people need to learn the law. You need to learn the law when you travel in these roads and when you walk in these streets and just out and about, period, no everyday law. First of all, what about that felt legal or right? You opened his car door. You making him step out and then y'all patting him. I ain't never been patted down for a goddamn ticket. I ain't never been taken out my car for a ticket. When they pull you over for a broken taillight or a missing license plate, they stand at your driver's side door. The first thing they say is license and registration, please. And you ask, officer, what did I do? Which basically is asking, what's the probable cause for you to be pulling me over me and asking me for my identifiable documentation? You pulled him over for a damn front plate that results in, which always happens, if anybody anywhere says this is a lie, you're a liar. Whenever it is a black man, 2 black men or more, a black couple, and they pull you over, it's never just one cop. It's got to be 5, 15, the whole goddamn force come out. That shit right there, that was wrong. And anybody that doesn't want to call it out for what it is wrong. Y'all are wrong. There ain't nothing that was legal about what the fuck happened to that man. Why are you searching him? Why are you touching him? Why are you making him get out the car to have a conversation? Why are you opening my car door? If I'm telling you I don't consent to any search or seizure, that includes my person and my body. You violating his rights. That's a lawsuit. That's what I think.
I think the same thing. That girl, Henny, my name is Dawgface Calderon. We'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, we will?
Yeah, we fucking this shit up.
Oh, shit. Come on. I'm ready to run.
Fuck it up.